Hi guys, it's McCosh and we're live at 5. I've got us on Facebook. Let me just, oh, and there we come up on YouTube. Just had to be patient. Hi Jen. Oh, the rain's letting up. It was very heavy here a few minutes ago. Just put some things away. Nobody's here yet. Excuse me. And I needed people to be here, so I had a question for you guys. Hey Chantel. Hi Belinda. Had questions I needed help with, so hopefully some more people jump on. Oh, is it, Chantal? Yeah, it's. I think it's going to be worse by you over the weekend, right? It was pretty heavy. We've had a couple of heavy downpours today, but it just now sounded a little less heavy. How would that affect your pottery, Chantal, if you're firing something? Probably not good. Hey, Andrea. Oh, raining hard here too, Belinda, for you in Texas? Wow. Hi, Teresa. All right. Hi, Jill. I'll start because maybe the weather keeps keeping people away. So we had done our bits and bobs class online and in person, and one of the things I showed was with the mermaid tail. This is the folder I actually used. It's a embossing folder with a die cut in it with a couple little extras. We have a couple of them in stock. I'm not sure if it's available anymore from Sizzix, but it embosses your cardstock, and we had made cards with it, and I used the tail part for our class. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Oops, that'd be helpful if I gave you a. It's called Scales and Tails, 665318. So if anybody was interested in that, we do have some in stock. The other thing is here is the finished piece from yesterday. I did glue that piece so I didn't have to store it, and I did glue this number 2, and yes, it is crooked. Apparently I should pick things up or look over them when I glue things down. Hey Susan. But anyway, there's the card finished, which is going to bring me into something I started and then stopped because I want to get your input from it. So let me put that away over there. Coming up, we'll get these online sometime later today. We have a mixed pack of 49 Market tickets. So you know they came in those huge boxes and nobody wanted 1,000 of the same color. So what we've done is we've got 6 different colors in each pack. So there's a lot of tickets in each one, but you get a big variety. So we have a neutral pack, kind of a brights pack, and more of a muted vintage pack. But each one has 6 different colorways, 3 of different things. So 18 different strips in here. So for instance, this rose colored pack that we opened had these tickets, stamps, and then this kind of ticket. 6 different colors. So good mix in there. Much more palatable that you can use an entire pack than one whole box of one color. So Oh, thanks, Joe. No, it wasn't crooked on purpose. I could have lied though. So this brings me to the question that I have for you guys. We were kidding today, and I was thinking of doing a Christmas memory decks where there would be 31 cards, memory deck style. And then you could put photos and things in it. But I have so many die cuts. I am wondering if people would be more interested in having a planner kit. So let me just show you what it would include. Let me move these die cuts out. So if I was going to do it as a planner, you have all these vintage pieces that I would design. You could use them however you wanted, but I would design them in a kit for either a planner or a memory decks. So there's hundreds and hundreds of pieces in there. There are words. I have a set of chipboard to go in there as well. And then these were at least the 4 papers I was going to use. So just to let you know that it's either going to be, like I said, a memory decks for 31 different cards or a planner. So you guys let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll go with the majority and I'll design that. I was also going to use these embossing folders. This is like a 3D embossing folder. Not sure, can you see? Hi, Pat. Not sure, yeah, you can see the pattern. It's kind of like a snowy, starry night. And then I have one with just snow flurries. So, I'm not sure. I stopped what I was doing because I wasn't sure if anybody would be interested in a planner kit. I mean, maybe you're not interested in anything at all. Just let me know that too. Anybody's interested in a planner kit or memory decks kit. So let me move that to the side. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. This is a new product that is coming in August, I think. I'll have to check on that. It's not up online yet, but I wanted to show you. There's a few different ones, and I'm going to demo with this one. I have a lot of Sizzix. I have Catherine Pooler, I have some stuff I can't show you, I've got 49 Market, I've got all kinds of things. But I didn't want to overwhelm anybody, so I'm going to show this. So this is a set of rotating stencils, and now everything comes packaged in storage envelopes. Isn't that great? Oh. So this is, let me have a check. I think this might be wrong. Nope, it is one stencil. And you rotate it in different ways. Okay. That's quite good, actually. So you have your patterns that you can make by rotating it. So I grabbed some greens and I grabbed some blues. Let's move that out of the way. Let's put my blade back in my pocket. And I grabbed a combination of archival and some Lisa Horton. Let's move. So this is their attachment that it comes with. You put it anywhere. I'm going to grab a piece of paper. Let's see if that's the same size as the stencil. That'll work. So you just snap it on one way. Actually, let me use it the right way. I'm going to put my paper on. And I'll just put my paper butt up there. And then I can cut the paper down afterwards, and you can make card fronts and all kinds of things with it. But let's see if it will work. I grabbed a few because I wasn't sure how, if it would need re-inking. All right, let me grab a brush. Okay, so we'll go with this brush here. Hey, Mary. So we are open tomorrow. I'm not sure if everybody knows that, but we're open. And we had a couple people in here earlier today that needed some retail therapy. So we are here for retail therapy. If anybody needs any. So this is good. Instead of a layered stencil, it's just a rotating stencil. And hopefully our paper artsy order will be here on Monday. I haven't checked the shipping in a couple of hours, but it was looking good. Okay, so this is cornflower blue. I'm just going to pick that up. Look how pretty that is. So it was like that. I'm going to move this way. Let's see if this is juicy enough. Yep, that should be. Let's get a green. Yeah, I always say crafting therapy, but the two ladies that came in earlier said retail therapy. I was like, oh, okay, fine. You can use this like that. Okay. That one was fern green. Actually, I like that color combination. Those two are pretty together. Okay, let's add some shimmer in here. We've got Summer Garden and Opal Blush. Let's see what they look like. I need a clean foam pad. All right. Oh, and Better Press is going to go up. It's a pretty cool one. I'm waiting for them to put the pictures up so I can... Yeah, then I'll let you know, Belinda, as soon as they're here. They're not here yet. I checked on them yesterday. But as soon as they get in, I will let you know. Now, the interesting thing about this is this ink is mixing with the ink that's already on the stencil. So I'm getting a different color than I expected in a couple of areas, which I don't necessarily dislike. But if you need to wash a stencil in between, which I don't, you could use alcohol, spray alcohol, and it will wipe right off and your stencil will be dry immediately. Let's see what that looks like. And then we'll go to this one. Have a safe 4th tomorrow, Belinda. I don't think many people are going to be going out, though, in this weather. All right, let's see what that looks like. That is a very pretty background. Let me just grab that. Move this out of the way. Let me dry it, and then I'll hold it up. So you can cut that down, and I'll measure it too and let you know. It looks like a 5 by 5, but let me measure it. Oh, okay. I probably wouldn't do that either, Susan. I'm not a stencil cleaner-upper. And then as a reminder, Dina's classes will go up on Wednesday for sale. Monday I'll email out descriptions. Look how pretty that is. With some of it being shimmery and some of it not. I think if I was to do this again, what I would do is, because on the same row, it looks like I used the 2 flats and then the 2 shimmeries. What I would do is number 1 ink would be a flat, then the number 2 would be a shimmery, so it would be alternating. But I think it's very pretty. Let's cut that down. Very pretty stencil. Yep, it's a 5x5. So you can easily do a card with that, or actually it would be nice on a box, but it's very pretty. You can cut that down for an A2. So let's see, cut it down to, which way do I want it? Let's cut it this way. If I do it at 4 1/4, it's right on there. So it would cover the card front, but let's just trim it just a tad more. You could put a sentiment on that and then be done with it. It's very pretty with the colors. The color combination's lovely. You could have, I don't think I've got any white flowers, but let me have a look and see if I've got any pre-cut white flowers. Here's something I did cut out a while back. I think that's, well, I know it's paper artsy. I'm trying to think who it was. Oh, here's my white box. And you could do half of a flower, part of a butterfly. Try not to put my arm in there, in the ink. I've got a piece of a lace border. I mean, there's all kinds of things I could do to dress this up. That's kind of cute on a card. A butterfly, and let's see if I can find a sentiment real quick. Here they are. Let's have a look. Got you a Simply Fabulous. I think that makes quite a nice card. Just something very simple like that. I like the white. Let me put these whites back. I think I will put that on a card. Like I said, I haven't got this online yet, but I will get it online. I just need to check the date that, oops. Let's see. Let's trim that down just a tad. And then I have a sample for when the stuff comes in. Okay. going to try and line that up so I can trim even amounts off the side, pattern-wise. This is a ECD butterfly. This is one of Tim's little embossing folders that die cuts at the same time. So just using stuff I have. That makes a very pretty card. Let's trim that up. Nope, scissors would have been better. All right, scissors it is. And that's crooked too. Maybe it's my eyesight. There you go. Very, very cute and easy. I'm going to check on that, Chantel. I will find out, and I'll put it up online, but I'll write the date that it's expected, because I'm not sure if this one's coming out in July or August. It might be July. So I have, like I said, they sent me a big box. I've got a lot of stuff I have to go through. But I'll check on that date and I'll put it up. But I think that's really pretty. I love the color combination. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. We'll be working tomorrow. We'll be here. The store will be open. So if you're local and you want to swing by, feel free to do that. But stay safe. I'll go live tomorrow at 5 for sure. But I don't expect many people to be watching me. You'll be all watching fireworks. So stay safe, everyone. Happy 4th, and if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.